Welcome to the Reset Room. I want you all to join us for our exclusive interview coming up with the founder of the Turning Point Financial Group, Tomieka Parson. She's a longtime friend of mine, and we have so many great memories of how we have progressed in life, how we've saved money, how we've invested money. Be sure to join us. You don't want to miss it. Welcome to the Reset Room. This is the place where we reset our minds, our perspectives, and our lives. I'm Marshe, and I'm so glad that you are here today. Today's guest is someone who's been a part of my journey for so many years. Tomieka Parson and I go way back to the days when we were carpooling together in a van just to go to work. And if there was a free, discounted class that we worked out at, Tomieka had it done. She trusts me. She would make sure we already paid for, locked in where we going, and just make sure the date was available. That's my girl. Looking back, these weren't just rides that we were just taking to work or getting free fitness classes. They were actually small, intentional decisions that taught us the value of how to actually be resourceful and make the money work for us. Fast forwarding to today, Tomieka is the founder of the Turning Point Financial Group, where she helps individuals and families build financial confidence, which creates lasting wealth. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, if you were just wondering where your paycheck is gone, like what am I doing with my money? If you just want to make smarter decisions financially, this conversation is just for you. So grab your notebook, settle on in, and I need you all to reset the way you think about your money. So please help me welcome my guest, my longtime friend, Tomieka Parson, or as I call her, TP, to the Reset Room. Hey, girl.
Hey.
You good? Everything's good?
That was so nice. Like, okay, I have some big
This is you.
to fill. And just going down memory lane with the different things, like I love that. It made me think about when we did that workout class with the other Tomieka.
Yes.
Way back in the day. And that was probably a discounted class. So.
It was, I'm quite sure. Well, let's just dive right into our questions. So your company, it's called the Turning Point Financial Group, and I believe that names carry meaning. What was that turning point in your own life that transformed your relationship with money?
So it's interesting that you asked that. It's like, I can't think of like one thing, but I can say when I was in college, my identity was stolen. And in college, you're already working paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure stuff out, see whether or not your refund check is gonna cover this, that, and the third. But with me, I was trying to move off campus. And so when I showed up to get said apartment, they were like, your credit score is horrible. And I'm like, horrible? What do you mean? I found out that my identity had been stolen to the tune of a lot of different purchases. Knowing that I was my fallback plan, that kind of made me start looking at things differently. Better taking care of my identity and also getting my finances in order so that when I needed to have money to do things while I fix my credit, I could do those things.
Okay. All right, man.
I feel like it was a part two, though. What else
It was. So I also wanted to find out, like, you kind of mentioned a little bit, like, where that defining moment was for you, but I want to find out, like, kind of, was it something that, I know it's not just something that you just love to do, but what was that part that you knew this was going to be your purpose?
So I used to live in Richmond, Virginia, back in the early government days of my career. And I used to go to this church, and they had a financial class. It was that class that it's like fundamentals were taught to me, but it's like I was already doing them. I just didn't know what to call them. That class put a name to it, and then I'm just like, I've already been doing this. Maybe this is my purpose, but then you're working, you're doing a thing called life. And so I never really took it serious until now.
Okay, all right, good to know. I also smiled when I read your story, and I know you're gonna clarify some things on this about being a little girl who wasn't just playing with dolls. You were pretending to ring up customers, with a cash register because you were just so fascinated by money and business. And, even today, most children, they do not even dream about budgets. Real talk, financial planning, they don't even know what a budget is. Some grown folks don't know, But where do you think that fascination came from? And when did you realize that it could actually be or become a career that could change people's lives?
Yeah, so I definitely played with dolls.
Okay.
If you know me, you know that my personality, I'm just sitting there talking to myself, having a whole conversation with my dolls. But I think seeing that this was something I could do with social media. We really talk about social media, but the bad that it is, that it can be. Yeah. But I think that the good that came from it was me seeing other people do it and charge for it. It's been times where I've helped people for years and never wanted to charge because I always thought that I can't charge them. They don't have any money. Like, I want to help them. But then you see other people do it, you read books, and then you see people that look like you're doing it as well, or not enough people that look like you're doing it. And so you want to help your people do it. And I just think social media showed me the extent that I could take it. And then also just wanting more from the people.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. And I can truly say that you have helped me, Lord Jones. We have had so many conversations about money and finances, and I've always been that hustler. I'm always had 2-3 jobs, but I really took a lot of nuggets from you, just the guidance. And I remember coming to you so many times about, hey, this is my plan, or I'm in debt this way, I'm trying to get out of debt, or I got this car note, and just always something. But I still believe that I took those nuggets from you, and to me, I can actually say just by me applying those to my life, I'm in such a better position. Like I'm very grateful for that too. And I'm just, even now, I think I'm gonna be debt free in like 2 years. So I'm super, super happy. Like, where I don't owe nobody nothing. So I'm just but I know that it took me time to get there, so many lessons learned. But I'm grateful to you though for all that you
definitely said something there about it took time. Yeah. It didn't take a day to get into people's situations. It's not gonna take a day to get out of it. And if you just make that decision to change your situation, it's just something on the other side of that. And I will say, like, people clown me because I still have my checkbook.
Listen.
But let me tell you something.
I don't play about it. I know what you're saying. I don't
Do you still
play.
have a checkbook?
I do still have a checkbook, and I still use it, and a check register. What? Yeah, people joke me all the time, like, what?
Yes,
I'm with that person.
Trust the computer all the time.
Yeah, the young people, that's what they do. My children, my children, even now, they'll just look at their online and try to say, oh yeah, this cleared. I'm like, nah, some people got holes on stuff, some stuff hasn't cleared. So you're actually thinking that what you see is the true balance. I'm like, no, my checkbook has the real balance. I know exactly what I paid for, what I have to subtract or add. So it is a detailed thing that you have to do. It takes a lot of time, but yet and still you make the time for what you want to make.
You make the time. And homework, so go to your local bank, ask them for a check register. Right. Even if you don't know what that is, get one and start writing down your stuff, or just get a notebook and write down everything.
That's true.
It's something about just having it laid out in front of you.
That's right. Every dollar, I need to know where it's going. Every dollar. Okay, thank you. That's good. So one of the statements also that was on your website really stood out to me. The key to winning financially isn't having more money. It's learning how to manage what you have. And that is such a powerful statement because it changes what many people believe. And that stood out to me more so because my aunt always used to tell me, even in my early 20s, she was like, Marshe, it's not about how much you make. It's about what you do with what you make. And I have carried that with me all these years. And I think it really resonated with me probably 10 years ago when I really hit it hard with trying to get out of debt, trying to save, trying to invest and things of that nature. So in your experience, what is the biggest obstacle you feel that people face? Is it really a lack of money? Is it a fear? Is it shame? Or just their past mistakes? In your experience, since you've been doing the Turning Point Financial Group, what do you think people's biggest obstacle is?
It's not always the income. Okay. Most times it's not the income. It's the decisions that people made in the past, and it's staying in the past and having that shame and embarrassment. And then also feeling like they dug a hole so deep, they don't even know where to start to get out. Okay. So like in my experience, that's what I see. And a lot of times people say, if I make more, I can do X, Y, and Z. But if you take those habits into making more, you can be back in the same situation with just, clothes that cost more, or a car note that costs more. And you're just, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're trying to do all these different things and keep up with society. That's the bad of social media, because you see people making quick money. But it's not most times that I've seen since starting my business, and even in the past, it's never a money problem. It's a strategy problem, because you see quiet millionaires that they were postmen. Like, I've read so many books where you have an everyday job and people just rack up in their retirement accounts and do the things that they need to do. But a lot of people see that as restriction. And so you got YOLO on one hand, you got FOMO in the other, and there's no in between to say, let me set myself up in the future. It's a lot. And I'm human too. I've been there before. If you go on my social media, you'll see my story about how I bought a luxury vehicle, kept it for 14 months and got rid of it. I could do so much more with that car payments money. I have aspirations to purchase, multiple investment properties. That luxury vehicle, that's just a status symbol. Me and my Honda be doing just fine.
Listen, I'm about to be right there with you. Can't wait.
1.5 years.
Yes, 1.5 years. So I'm super excited about that. But that's really good. I understand what you're saying totally. And I actually remember when you bought that vehicle. Oh my God, we were so excited. Like it was nice.
I was so happy.
Was it the cognac seats and you special ordered everything on
Built
it?
that thing.
Oh my gosh. As a matter of fact, it was during COVID, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was working a lot and I had all this money and we weren't traveling. So I'm like, you know what? I deserve a new car. And I got rid of my Honda, went and bought that. And then 12 months in, I was just like, yeah, I don't think I want this $745 car note.
I get it.
I mean, granted, the interest rate was 3.84 back in the day, and that's good compared to now. But me and my 2015 Honda, we be going up and down 95 and getting to where we need to get to. And then I'm able to do so much more.
Exactly.
Like
That's
so
true.
much more.
That's true.
I'm waiting for the day that people can get out of that status quo. Like you said, we get the cars to look the part, but yet and still, and that's one thing that I have an issue with, because I see a lot of young people, even older people my age or in between, where they have these fancy cars. But then when I ask you, what do you do in investments? Or do you even have life insurance? Like, those are the things. Like, don't let me see you with that car, but you got to GoFundMe page. You like, I ain't got no money to bury my, no.
Do you even have $1,000 saved?
Listen.
Are you one car payment away from like losing your car?
Exactly.
You never know the stories that people are actually living.
Exactly.
Because they're out here just flaunting. And I mean, if that's how you want to live your life, I get it. But I really try to be intentional. If I could have the luxury vehicle, travel how I want to, keep up my aesthetic look like I'm a Libra, I need to, then I would do all of it. But I just there have to be some give and take.
That's true.
And for me, I'd rather travel. I'd rather get my hair done. I'd rather, have nice things, quality things in a car that gets me from point A to point B.
That makes sense. That's good. Make sure y'all getting these nuggets now. I hope y'all got your notebooks out. So one of the things I also noticed about your coaching is that you don't just help people pay off debt. What I really love is that you help people gain confidence, clarity, and accountability. Can you share a client transformation with us that still kind of gives you goosebumps today, or even just somebody you may have encountered that was overwhelmed or embarrassed by their finances, but now, since working with you or getting with the Turning Point Financial Group, they actually have believed in themselves again?
So I've been in business probably about a year, and then I really started taking it serious like this year. So it's been a year, a little over a year. So I haven't had that goosebump moment just yet, but when I was helping people for free before it was a business,
Right.
when people tell me now, like I might see them, or be like, hey, I need a referral, or not a referral, I need you to write something for me. They're like, oh, I still use that spreadsheet you sent me. Oh, I still use it. Like, even you saying that, like, just hearing that, because you never know the impact that you're making on people. I think now, like, my clients are doing the work, so those stories are coming. I have a client now that I'm working with. I just started working with her, and I can't wait to shout her out one day once she does the work. But when I hear her talk about it, like what she's changing, or how excited she is, or what she's doing, or hear her talking to other people about it, and then they come to me like, well, wait a minute, I don't know what you did to her, but whatever you're doing, I need to do. It's those moments that I'm like, I gotta keep going. I am having an impact. It's just a little thing. So no goosebumps just yet, because they're doing the work.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Because it's not overnight.
That's
it doesn't
true.
happen overnight.
That's true.
But when I see people years later and they're like, oh, remember that template you gave me? I still use that. I'm like, wow, I still use that too.
And how do they find their own financial turning point beginning today? Like, if they say, hey, I want to start today, like how would you advise them to kindly start that? How do they start that on?
I would tell them that your turning point begins with one honest discussion or conversation with yourself. Go to your bank account, open it up, look at it, look and see what you're spending, look and see what you're bringing in. It's that simple. Like, it seems like it's hard to get stuff together, but you literally just have to be honest with yourself and look at your situation. But if you don't face it, you'll never be able to get past it.
That's right. Okay, that's good. All right. Definitely. Okay, so I also have a question about, and we're getting to the end. I appreciate you just taking time just to even share the information, giving us some good nuggets and tips. So 20 years from now, when someone says Tomieka Parson, or they mention your company's name, the Turning Point Financial Group, what do you hope people will say about you and your company?
Okay, So don't judge me.
Okay.
But in 20 years, they better not be saying Tomieka Parson. They better be saying another last name.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna give you that one. Shameless plug, but I got you.
But what would I want them to say about my company, whether it's Turning Point Financial Group or like what it's Power Through, which is Money Moves and City Views? I would want them to say, like, oh my God, I trust her. Oh my gosh, she was authentic. Oh my gosh, what she built, she wouldn't have us do anything that she hasn't tried.
Yes.
Like, it's just that. Like, I just want my authenticity, because I couldn't say that word in my own content, but I can say it here. But my authentic self to keep showing up, and people see that and see that on the other side of being intentional or disciplined with your finances, it's a good life. It is a really good life. It is less stressful. You know, this is going to come out at some point, but my blog has not come out yet about being stranded in Europe. No stress. Wow. When you have to fend for yourself and come out of pocket thousands of dollars because you have your stuff set up and you have that emergency account set up. When people talk about me, even next year, 20 years from now, I want them to be like, oh my gosh. And group, I did that intentionally because right now group is me.
Oh, no, that's right.
Group, it was intentional because I would love to build. Like, it should be like a Walmart of financial products or services that help people be more intentional with their money.
That's true.
So that's what I would want to see.
I love
with a different last name.
Okay, we're going to get that last name. Y'all heard it. All right, we're taking applications. That's what I like to say. So we're going to we're almost at the end of the interview. And again, I appreciate everybody with their attention. But we have a bonus rapid fire round of questions, okay? And they're real simple ones you can get off the top of your head. There's nothing that you got to really dig deep for. But I just want people to still get to know the more personal side of Tomieka. Not only that, but they're still financially related questions. So it's just a few. So the first one is, what's one money myth that you wish would disappear forever? One money myth that you wish would just disappear forever?
There are some financial gurus that talk about, like, you should never get into any type of debt. All debt isn't bad.
Right, yeah.
Even credit cards. Like when they say, don't get any credit cards, pay cash. You know some of these reward programs for these credit cards?
And next is my friend.
Exactly. Yeah. Know it by first name. Pay that balance to zero and use them perks.
Yes.
But I would say that.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, all right. What's the best financial advice that you've ever received?
To pay myself first. Let me go back because I need to pay the Lord first.
There you go. Okay, we got to put them tabs on
myself.
There you go.
But to make sure I have that order of precedence.
Okay, all right. That's good. What's one purchase that you'll never regret? One purchase that you'll never regret. It's something that you purchased that you like, listen, I deserve that, and I don't regret buying it.
I don't know if I can limit it to one thing because when people talk about self-care, I shut up.
Oh, okay. Well,
because
we can
self-care,
put it in a group.
Yeah,
we can put it in a group.
Self-care, massages,
yes,
acupuncture, stretching.
The list goes on.
If it's self-care, I don't say nothing. I don't say anything, and I make sure it's available in my budget.
I love that. As the saying, I love that for you. Yes. Okay. If everyone listening adopted one of your financial habits, saying, hey, tomorrow morning I'm going to start doing this based on, some things that Tomieka mentioned, what should it be?
If they
adopt this one financial habit.
To write everything down, like to get honest with your finances, write everything down. I think that's the perfect start because you need to know where you are before you can know where you're going. Okay. And if you start to see what's coming out, what's coming in, you can see what you can cut, you can see where you need to get more money, but you gotta have that picture, that financial picture in front of you. So if they could adopt one habit, it is getting an accurate picture on your finances so that you can know where to go from there.
Okay, good deal. All right, and then my last rapid fire question is, I just need you to finish the sentence. Financial freedom means?
Ooh, for me, financial freedom without using the word freedom means doing what I was called to do. Like it's I want to say doing what I want to do. Yeah. But it's so more to it because doing what I'm called to do is just so fulfilling and doing what I'm called to do allows me to do what I want to do.
That's good. That's good. So you really feel like in this space, in this moment of this time or season of your life, that you have really found what you want to do?
I do, yes, because, I have the Turning Point Financial Group. That's just financial literacy, financial education. I'm able to work with clients. I have my Money Moves and City Views, where that's more lifestyle, but it's all powered through the habits that I have through the Turning Point Financial Group. So they all talk to each other. Yes. And it's if I could do that all day, I would.
Yes.
I would. But it's coming.
Listen, we got to speak it into existence. Go ahead and manifest that thing, girl. All right. Well, Tomieka, thank you so much again for sharing your story and your financial wisdom with us today. I know our audience is walking away with practical tools and confidence that they can take control of their financial future. But before we wrap up, if someone wants to connect with you or learn more about the Turning Point Financial Group, could you please share your social media handles or the best way for people to reach you?
Yeah, so if you'd like to contact me, you can reach out to me if you're on Instagram. It is at Money Moves and City Views. My website is tpfinancialgrp.com. That's tpfinancialgrp.com. And let's see, if you want to get to know more of my lifestyle, you can hit me up on Instagram at TP_reloaded. And reloaded is RE10ADED.
All right. Thank you so much. And to everyone watching, if this conversation has encouraged you, please be sure to like it, subscribe, and share the Reset Room with someone who you think may benefit from today's message. And until next time, remember, I always say your reset begins with one decision. All it takes is one decision to change the rest of your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.